Hello everyone, we are here in the casual lobby of Jinteki.net playing waaHid up against Khaaaaan, which I do not have much experience of playing against. The opening hand is pretty good. Lotus Field will ensure that they have to find their more expensive breakers. I suppose even Vanilla will. And an early beta test that we could get out sooner rather than later. So I think Lotus Field on HQ, Vanilla on R&D, and just take a credit. And thanks to the wonders of HP engineering in the future, we already have enough to biotic out the beta test if we really wanted to. But we're not in a huge rush, I don't think. We'll find out now. We could be in a bigger rush than I thought. Katie Jones. So no, not in a massive hurry. Draw an agenda, which isn't great. Find a quandary. We could try and push behind this. What's the likelihood they have inside job? We'll try it. Quandary is nice and cheap to res at least. Sometimes you have to be a little bold to try, or to succeed. And we're not playing Leela, so we can afford to push early. Direct Laundry into Archives. We could see a Tapworm out as well, or it could just be getting the free money. That's okay. Jackson. So, if we want to ensure that this beta test goes through and goes well for us, we could biotic, triple advance, and install Jackson. That's not terrible. It's a bit conservative, but then again, we do hopefully get some ice out of it. And we do have the money to res the bits and pieces we need, so I think we go for it. If nothing else, we'll get money off installing the Jackson. Oh well. You can't win them all. Let's pop this on HQ, because it's the least defended of the lot. And kind of want to put Jackson in anyway, just to get us... Yeah, puts a little pressure on them maybe. And these are 3 cards that we'll want back anyway. Just double check that I haven't thrown anything away. No. 2 economy cards though, which at the moment I would like. So perhaps I didn't need to do the biotic. But Sweek is here, so we will draw 2. Sweeps and hedge. And that puts us in a decent position. They will get money off us resing things, which indicates the breaker suite that they're going for. Which again means that we need to go pretty quick, because they will be putting down the bird breakers, you'd assume. Slamming into things and trying to de-res it. So Saker is the first out, because that's what they can see. But this is going to cost them 2, 4, 5 to break. And then 2 more if they want to de-res it. Which, fair enough, they can get back pretty quickly, but it's not ideal. Draw 2, we will restructure. And let's put this on R&D. Could possibly put it on HQ as a fake out for Christian Grid. Maybe that was the better call, but we're doing okay. So Saker will go through our Vanilla easily as well. Get a quandary. I think we blue level here. And we get another biotic and a Vitruvius as well, which is really, really good. Could put a quandary in front of Jackson. And let's pitch the Cyberdex. Next turn, if we want, we can biotic out the Vitruvius. I think we can even get away with putting it in here. Maybe. We do not want to put down Macrophage, I don't think. Sacrificial Construct. Interdiction. I love this card. Mainly because of the artwork. Also, it's a more fair rumour mill, and I say this entirely as a Palana player. I think we just remove Jackson here. Putting back Biotic. Let's put back green level and hedge fund. And let's try the Vitruvius. And take 2. Again, we're forcing them to find breakers. And, well, there it is. So I think you need to do the order differently. Katie Jones is always good as a last click. Obviously, they don't have the Sentry Breaker yet, so they're not willing to run just yet, which works out perfectly for us, especially as we draw another Vitruvius. So now we have to go back to regular Biotic plan, I think. Because this is going to walk through our remote server pretty effortlessly. If we put Lotus Field in front, it's going to cost them 4, which isn't bad. 2 of that they'll get from Compromised Employee though. And they can pay another 2 to make us de-res it. But money we're not doing too badly for. And yeah, with the speed that they're racking up these resources and Katie Jones money, 1%. Curiouser and curiouser. So, if we think that they have their Sentry Breaker, putting Architect up here isn't great. But maybe they don't. If they get us to fire, I mean, these aren't going to stop them, so we could put in a Jackson. It might be okay. If they're holding on to it though, it's not great. So they can take 12, install Golden for 5. Run, this will cost them 5, I think. But yeah, 3 Compromised Employees. They might be a bit more willing to risk things. So instead, let's just play things safe. Install that in there. Biotic, advance, advance, advance. And now we're looking for one more that hopefully isn't corporate sales team. Sifr. So that will make things significantly cheaper. Sifr, making every deck that much better. Now, are they going to bounce? Lotus Field is actually a great piece of ice for us because they can't lower the strength. Now, if we res it, they gain 3. They break it for 5. Plus then they can de-res. Or we leave them in. As a 1 and 4. I think we leave them in. We keep it a secret at least. We get Jackson. That's okay. Let's green level. We could blue level, but that seems kind of risky. We could also put a Lotus Field on HQ. Or let's draw 1. And click for credit. So all the card draw. But I think now we can just wait for 1 of 2 biotics. And still another Vitruvius plus 2 beta tests to come. We also play 2 Kronos Project, which they're not going to do an awful lot so far. But they are easy to score out. Come on HQ again. Again, it's a 1 of 4. I'm not all that concerned. Plus we keep this a secret. Oh, they're gonna... Fair enough. But it returns to hand as well. And we're not going to give them money because it's 1 and 5 now. If they take it, I'm not that concerned about it. Plus, we're not giving them 3 credits. Yeah. They get on percent, and they get a Lotus Field. Womp womp. Okay, I think we just go for the score instead. So install Lotus Field on the Quandary. Install Architect in front and install Beta Test in behind, I think. Now, if they siphon us, it's not great for us, obviously, but they need to get their breaker down again. So I think this should go. They are quite poor, so yeah, trying to find all the breakers plus the money needed to break these things is going to be difficult. And yeah, the Beta Test is going to go. And yeah, we rushed as quickly as possible. This is a semi-Sifr proof deck. If we had... So it's supposed to be semi-Sifr proof in that we have Lotus Field, which is just a great piece of ice at the moment. I would recommend sticking it into every deck. We have Architect, which they can't trash with Parasites, things like that. Can of course lower the strength, which means it's really easy for things like Mongoose to break. But otherwise we're pretty well protected. Bastion is obviously an outlier. Yeah, if you have ice to recommend instead of that, let me know. And then we have Vanilla and Quandaries, which people have to look at and say, is it worth me actually finding a Parasite for it? They're not going to lower the strength of it, obviously. And it is a gear check, which is nice. So, hope you all enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching.